Hey there everybody, welcome back. How you all guys doing out there today? So welcome back to PV Canyon Crossing once more. So it is Monday and also we're into April. So yeah, got everything sorted out for March. I got all my crops, as far as I'm aware, planted for March. And yeah, got the fields rolled, so it's great. Obviously got the field down, mowed and baled, and all that's been put away. So obviously, yep, now we're obviously into getting things like the tobacco, peas, corn, all that fun stuff in the ground as well. So we're just going to start off down here to start off with. So let's get this lined up. But yeah, hopefully you guys all had a great weekend. Right then, let's turn auto driver off because we'll need that for a minute. I'm going to be using cosplay once again for all of this. So we'll come into here. Target is not in the field. Okay. Just need to bring him on just a wee bit more. There we go. Let's try that there. Hey there, UTV nerd. How you doing, bud? Afternoon to you as well. Come on, there we go. Right, so let's get a course generated. Something nice and simple as usual down here. There we go. One nice thing was the little strips. It doesn't take long for it to generate the courses. It was quite nice. Right, so let's back that up. And we're going to be hitting play. There we go. I will probably need to get this refilled at some point, but right now I think he's doing okay. So that is fine. I'm sitting on pins and needles, boiling with excitement. Really? Ooh, sounds interesting. Ooh, I wonder what could be up there, eh? Oh, that's the other one I need to do. Yes, I need to get this refilled. Where the heck did I put my auger to be? There he is. Oh yeah, one thing to remember when you start planting, make sure that you move before. And why is that showing wheat and not seeds? That's strange. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. What was I going to say? Yeah. Also, it's very hot and sweaty, trying to cool off. Yeah, I know exactly what that's like. Why is that showing wheat? There should be seeds in there. Something funny's gone on with this. I did an update the other day to one of my mods, and yeah, something's got a bit screwy. So let's change that, because that was seeds in there previously. Oh, there we go, went right past it. Seeds there. That's better. That's always had seeds in. It's never had anything else, so I don't know why it changed. It's random, these things that happen, but yeah. Also, the nice thing is I haven't got crop destruction on, so I'm not going to destroy any of this sugarcane. But anyway, ready. So yeah, fun. So yeah, the goal is to get everything started. And Mr. George coming in with the T-Rex roar. How you doing, bud? So obviously, I've got corn to go in. I've got the root crops to finish off, and a few other crops to get planted. So I'm going to be bouncing around to start off with. But also, if you guys got any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them about the map, or if you have any issues. So yeah, I'm a vehicle nut, and my friend is in the process of potentially buying a truck, and I'm going with him to look at it. And I can't wait. From the pictures, it looks awesome, and I'm very excited. Nice one. Actually, yeah. So we're actually in the market for getting a new car as well. UTV nerd. How you doing, the Bodine? As well. Obviously, last week we found one that was pretty spot on to what we need. Obviously, went to see it and it had already gone, unfortunately. So, so obviously the last couple of days, I've been looking into other potential cars, it's quite thin actually. On we're going mainly for second-hand cars, so it's kind of limited really. But literally about an hour ago, or maybe half an hour ago, I found one, and it's very close to where we live, and it's the exact same kind of car as the one we were going to go for originally. So it's a possibility. I'm waiting to hear back from the guy to possibly go view it tomorrow. Obviously, I would do it tonight, but we look a bit busy really. But yeah, we shall see. Just waiting on him to reply back. And it's not too expensive. It's a diesel. It can hold up to, I think it's either 5 or 7 people, so it's a good sized car. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see about that. But for now, I'm just going to focus primarily on all of this. I do need to actually get in and do some fertilizing on a couple of the fields. Because obviously I missed them with this seeding. But we'll get to that later on when I figure out which ones it was, because I can't remember. Right, so I'm going to set that on first. I'm going to generate. So hey there, KW, how you doing? But yeah, hopefully you guys all had a great weekend. Yeah, Saturday was very relaxing for me personally and the family. Yesterday we went out to a local car boot sale, which was great. Obviously my wife's boys, they got a few things, I got a few things, my wife got a few things, but even my daughter got a few things, so yeah, we're all happy and happy chappies. I need to change this to, yeah, we'll do parsnips in this one, red beets in the next. So oops, didn't mean to do that. I wanted to hit the play button. Yes, because I've regenerated it. Go. See, at some point I will need to refill this, but that is fine for now. Obviously I've already gone through and manured this. Actually, it was slurry, wasn't it, to be honest? So yeah, overall it should be fine for the minute. I think that's the roller, is it? I keep forgetting to change it. Let's see. So that's the roller. That's fine. He's fine. That's the slurry spreader, so he's fine for the minute. I know I've got another one. There we go. That's the guy I want. So that one's been done. We can go on to the next one, which is probably going to be corn. Corn, there we go. This will need to be refilled at some point, but we can get it at least going to start off with. But yes, yeah, went out today, did a little bit of food shopping. Apart from that, not much going on. But remember, guys, just a quick one. I'll probably mention this later on in the stream, but I will not be live on Wednesday. Going to spend some time with, obviously, wife and her boys. I think she's got something planned, but I'm not 100% sure. We will see. And I need to change that. It's a full 4-door with an 8-foot bed, so it's about 20 or so foot long, and it's 3/4 of a ton heavy duty, 250. So parking interesting. Yeah, not half. That's just sounds like it's a sort of vehicle my daughter would definitely want. Obviously she's very much into these big what do you call them, like 4x4 trucks that you guys have over in America. She loves them. But yeah, obviously she can pay for that herself. I think obviously she's not even out of school yet, and she's already thinking about the car that she wants and stuff. It's crazy. But I think for like a first time car, personally I would be happier if she went with something a little bit smaller, should we say. Right, so you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. So that's them on the go. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's fine for the minute. It looks like my little auto drive dude has gotten down here, kind of. And oh yeah, I need to redo these points as well. Let's bring that up. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It really is. And am I completely stuck? No, I'm not. There we go. Hey there, Blue. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, kids do love to dream. That is for sure. And she dreams big. I think she'd be great in like a raptor or something like that. We'll see. Right, so this is another little job I need to get on and do. I just want to do a quick row of tree saplings along the top edge of field 9 on the other side of obviously this little road that I've created. I'll get into that in just a minute. I need to get the New Hollands up and running. I've got the main farm fields to get sorted, so all that can come first. That's the priority. This can wait for now, so that's fine. Why is FS22 only going to 66 on download and then shutting down on me? I have no idea. Possibly your internet connection? I have no idea. I've never had that issue. Yes. Yeah, I'm stumped. Now, obviously, if it was loading up the game, I'll load on the map. Possibly your texture resolution maybe need to be lowered down. Obviously, in the in-game advanced graphics settings, you can lower them down from high to low. That's one thing. Obviously, it usually gets bottlenecked around about the 20%. If it's gone past that and hitting 60, it could be a mod causing the issue. Obviously, check your log. That is the best way to look. I think it was sorghum in this field, wasn't it? But yeah, it's a funny old one. Sorghum. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if it's getting 60. Yeah, check your log to see if there's any errors being thrown, first of all. If not, then maybe look at either going into advanced graphic settings, lower your texture resolution. That's one option. The other is going into your game XML and changing it from D3D12 to D3D11. Obviously, I'm currently running on the D3D11 with the highest graphic settings without a single issue on loading. So, yeah, when you get to 66% and then shut down, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'd definitely look at something in your graphic settings possibly needing to be lowered. Where the heck are we? Yeah, that. Now this I do set to generate 2 headlands on sharp. There we go. Let's just realign this again. Out of interest, how long has it been doing that? But yeah, obviously my daughter's not even at the right age yet to drive, so yeah, she's got lots of years. There we go. And how you doing there, Ali Bongo? Welcome in, buddy. What are you doing, dude? Excuse me. Hello. Oh, I forgot to change it to first. There we go. It's only been today. That's interesting. Have you added anything new, mod-wise, or done an update to a mod? I don't know. Never heard of anybody having an issue when they get into 66%, to be honest. But like I said, it's usually around about the 20%. The bottleneck for the textures all coming in is the issue. There we go. Go, dude. Do some work. There we go. But yeah, it's definitely a strange one. I don't think I've got another cedar up here. I should get some more. But get the main farm set up. No, I started all over on everything and still doing it. Yeah, check your log. So, here you go. I'll just do this. It could be something weird going on. So if you go into your documents, my games, Farm Sim 22, scroll down, look for this right here, this log document. Open that up in Notepad or Notepad++. And obviously scroll on through. Obviously, I'm just going to open mine currently in Notepad. Scroll down, and what you want to do is look for anything that is throwing errors. And usually, if it's bottlenecking or anything, it'll be the very last thing right down the bottom. Just maybe work your way up from the bottom and see. It could be just something silly like a garbage dump. Obviously, I would get these warnings here with cosplay. I have no idea why it does it, but yeah, it doesn't like it. Obviously, that's when generating the courses, from what I understand. So I'm not really worried about that. Also on PC, it isn't a big issue unless it's super high. Obviously, that's another thing as well. Remember, if you're running cosplay, maybe look to limit some of your mods, guys, as well. If you are on lower spec PCs. But yes, what's this? Scanning field 30. Okay. Yep. But yeah, any errors? Obviously, there is a couple of warnings already in the map, just so you guys are aware. Obviously, one is obviously Alcoa. Don't worry about it. It's just a shape that's a little bit too big. The other thing is also if you're using the Rytrans animal trailers that come in the pack, they have large shapes as well in the i3D. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it could be taken into Blender and removed, but it's fine for now. It doesn't cause any big, huge issues. The only other ones that I do know of is obviously Giants. If you're using the premium DLC, the foliages for the beats, I believe it was. See if I can find them. So usually up near the top of your log are throwing some foliage warnings with that. Don't even worry about it. It's nothing to do with us. That's obviously on Giants. They did it once again, unfortunately. I'm not actually seeing it here. Where are you? Maybe because I just did it. But yeah, usually up near the top you do sometimes. Actually, we may have fixed it. I don't know. Possibly. I'm not seeing it there, which is interesting. Let me come to the top. We'll do a. Oh, cancel. Don't want to save it. I want to find warning, and it's usually like a little clump of warnings. Don't need to worry about that. Yeah, there we go. I knew they were still there. So these ones right here, the foliage, do not worry about it. Also, that's on Giants. It's for the beetroot. They just haven't quite set them up correctly. So, yeah. But yeah, and just do a quick search for errors. Obviously, I shouldn't have any in here. Or just do error. Yeah, see, I've got none, so I'm good. Then go from there. But yeah, definitely sounds like there's maybe something else going on your system that could be prevented it from fully loading. Obviously, one thing you could try and do is remove any excess mods that you've added. Just maybe load up the map and the mods itself. If it still has the issue, then yeah, maybe look elsewhere at like your texture resolutions and stuff like that. There we go. Hopefully that does help you guys out. Right. So I need to get this lock going. You're fine. You do need to be topped up. Okay. But yes, the game can be a pain in the behind at times, unfortunately. It looks to be an in-game map from what you can see. Ah, okay. May want to verify your game files then. It could just be that something has happened to your actual game, because as far as I'm aware, there's no actual issues with the base game stuff, so... Alright, let's see if I can do this again. I can sometimes get this, and sometimes I can't with this thing. 4 fields map. It may even be the map itself. I have no idea. I've never heard of 4 fields. Yeah, maybe load up a base game map. If you still have the same issue, then I don't know. Yeah, could definitely be something going on. Where are you? Where are you? Did I not hit you? Or did I go too far back? Yeah, obviously I only play Dajnet maps, so don't really know much about the other maps out there too much. Come on, where the heck's the trigger? I don't see her somewhere. Or are you empty? Did I empty this the other day by mistake? Oh no, don't hit the radio on. Seeds! Oh yeah, there's plenty in there. So I'm not quite hitting the trigger yet. That's probably what it is. Let's see. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm miles away. I need to be a bit more in the centre. There we go. See that in the centre sometimes it gets it. Or over actually the holes themselves. Just try and bring you over across. They're very tricky. It's easier with obviously one of the wagons there to do this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Don't have multiple maps in the same mod folder as well. Like Mr. Bodine says, they can conflict with each other. There we go. Yeah, it's had that before, that's for sure. That's obviously why you use and recommend the mod folder switcher by Mr. Dajnet. Obviously, he has set up it so you can run each map on its own with their own mods. Unfortunately, it's not available for console players, and a lot of new players especially don't really understand why that is until you get into these heavily modded maps. I only use that for his map. Yeah. But yeah, if you got multiple maps in the same folder as your full fields, it could be one of them conflicting with it. I have no idea, to be honest. But yeah, I always recommend, even with the base game one, keeping it in have their own separate mods and such. There we go. Can be a pain, but to be honest, it saves so much time later on. There we go. Righty, there we are. There we go. I'll leave that there. So this guy can make a start on. Let's think up the top. Probably the best. We'll come back to this lot later on with the other 2 cedars. I should have really done grain. I might do sorghum or something in these. Oh well. It is what it is. And there we go. I do love the sound of this tractor. I don't know why, but it's just really nice compared to some of the other ones. But you too. Now this corner is always a little bit tricky with this cedar, so I might have to sort of go up, spin around, and come back. Actually, think about it. Yeah, so the problem with this particular cedar, where the hitch is, it doesn't quite get around there right. Now, if the John Deere cedar had the fur option, I'd probably using an edited version of that instead, but unfortunately it doesn't. There we go. think we're going to be starting off with corn on this one as well. Barley, red beans. Actually, I'm probably going to do both these because I'm always lacking on corn. I don't know why. There we go. Yeah, so we've got this one to do. This field. There's a little field up the back there that needs to be planted as well. I keep forgetting about that one. But we'll get these two going at least. The other ones are pretty well done. I've got obviously the ones over the river as well, where the orchards are. Or the vineyard, I should say, to get planted. So yeah, busy, that's for sure over the next few days. Right, so we're going to use cosplay. We'll make sure that's set to the right width. First waypoint, yes. Do. There we go. Right then. Generate, yep, we're going to do 2 headlands. That should be fine. Headlands for sharp turns. Good, up and down. There we go. And look at that. Pretty well spot on, that's fine. I'm happy with that. There we go. Go. Put that across a little bit more, and you should be good to go. There's that. Right. Oh, good. Right then. I'm just thinking, what else do I need to get in? So we've got corn going in. Let's have a look from the top. So that's fine. We've got sunflowers in already. Soybean, that is one I do need to get in. Thinking about it. The potatoes are in, sugar beets are in, sugar cane's in. We've got cotton in, sorghum is going in. Okay, so I think the next field would start. Actually, I'm thinking, because obviously I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the 4 fields down here. I might just do the whole lot as soybean. I'm hoping these guys will do soybean. I'm pretty sure they do, these seeders. Let me just double check. It's been a while since I've used them for anything else rather than root crop. Not root crops, we call it grains. Seeders. I'm using this dude. Yes, good. And we can use you. Here we go again. I don't know if Mr. Green Thumb Farm is out there, but there's an issue with one of his shed. Mr. Day found out yesterday that his his little force shed, like these ones here, the inside collision for the snow mask isn't set up quite right. I'm hoping he pops in at some point so we can get that addressed. Right, there we go. Right, so you're going to need to be filled. What I should really do is the end of each seeding period is to get these refilled, shouldn't I? But I keep forgetting. And I might as well just leave those course play and auto drives up. That's the point. Oh yeah, he is down. I just suddenly thought, did that other tractor get out? But yeah, I did. I remember moving it. Busy. But yeah, this is mostly going to be planter work, actually. For what I think needs to go in. Oh, there we go. That always freaks me out when that red line pops up. Alright, so seed. Hopefully I can get this to work. Now I can never seem to get the seeder on the back to fill direct from the seed maker, so actually I'm gonna try something in just a sec. I haven't thought about doing it in a while. And I don't know if I've got any in there. It's a little silo there on the edge. Let's see. you have any seed? Oh, we do. Okay, I can drive under that. It's fine. And there's some solid fur in there too. Good. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine then. So that's one less thing to worry about. So right. So we'll bring this up. There's that one. There's the seed. Good. Now, I don't know if this will kick in. Oh, yeah, it will. Good. Even better. I'll say we have to move away. Right, so we want some soybean, wasn't it? So tab through all the extra ones, and there we go. Let's see how this dude does on this field. Hopefully, actually, I am impressed with Courseplay. They've done very, very well so far on every field. So the only thing I will say is a little bit iffy I found with the baling, but it did do the job. It missed a few spots, but overall it did pretty well. Right, so you are 12, going to be on the first waypoint. Bring that up. And I do want some headlands on here. First of all, headlands, but also going to be sharp. Then up and down, that's fine. There we go. And let's make that visible so I can see where he's pointing that way. Okay. I was hoping it was going to come down that corner, but nope. There we go. Oh, come on. Straighten up. Actually, at some point I do need to get in and do some tree harvesting as well, thinking about it. Actually, I don't know if the cosplay is going to like those trees, so let me unfold this first. Just make sure it works. Did you guys take the code off the download for Canyon Crossing? Nope. As far as I'm aware, it should still be there. Obviously, once you enter it into the mod folder switcher, it will disappear, and obviously you'll have the button there. Regarding the Trello, I don't think Dave's removed it yet, because obviously it's not the final version of the maps. Obviously, yeah, if you just reinstalling the mod folder switcher, for example, and you got it, the code is right here for unlocking Canyon Crossing. So when you first download it, this is for anybody new who's just downloading for the first time Canyon Crossing. You will need this code right here. Obviously, make sure that you don't have any spaces before or after. It has to be case sensitive as well. It has to be lowercase. All you literally do is copy that, put it into the mod folder switcher. Normally, actually, if I load this up, I can show you. Obviously, I've already got it unlocked, so it's not going to show. But yeah, obviously, create your folder, link it. Obviously, I've done a whole video on all this, so check out my YouTube channel. Come into your options. Obviously, over here, you will see an unlock button where you enter the code. Once you've done that, obviously, this button then will show. Obviously, once that is showing, you can then just click on that and download the mods direct into your folder that you set up. But yeah, it's all still there. But yeah, obviously, if you've already unlocked it, it should still show. It shouldn't show anyway. But yeah, the code for unlocking the map is right there. Button. Obviously, it's why are you waiting for a CC? So yeah, it's that simple. Obviously, that's on DashNet's Trello, where the mod folder switcher is. So there you go. Righty, let's get this guy going. So he's going to take about an hour, so that's fine. He's probably going to need to be refilled at some point. And I didn't open up the back, but it's fine. Well, the nice thing is, once the seeder itself is emptied, it'll then kick into that front partner and, yeah, carry on for a little while. Not long, but it does work. And it works with multiple seeders as well, which is really kind of cool. Okay, making sure... Okay, yeah, no worries. It's always helpful to ask just in case. Alrighty, so we're going to be wanting you next, probably. Do I need anything more limed for the minute? Probably not, so we'll leave that there for now. We'll go grab that other one. He can make a start on another field somewhere else. Probably the one down near the end. By the river. I actually went and grabbed the last of the lobsters that had spawned out. I haven't moved them off the barge yet, but they are back down at my little port area. I could actually go through and look to selling them at some point, or actually just go in and get some more of those empty cages dropped down to fill up the flat rack. There we go. Billy, that link to the FS19 stuff you sent me the other day, is that the same one you used on County? Yes, it was. Yeah, mostly County, some Uncharted is all mixed in there. There we go. If you're missing any particular mods, let me know. Like, oh, what was it? The thing I used to empty the desert, for example, that isn't in that link, but I can get you it. There we go. I'm also testing to see if I can get even more hard helpers going with cosplay. So far, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 helpers. Obviously, this will be number 7 if it'll take it. Which was kind of nice. Let's bring you up. We'll start filling you with seed. Oops, there we go. Yeah, I'll get you the link afterwards for that. I had a feeling that's what you were after. Hello, Mr. Noah 6 Robinson. How you doing? Living? You're in. You're. I am watching from the living room, and I'm still living the dream. Well done, bud. Well done. Yes. Bless your cotton socks. Yeah, no worries, Mr. Bodine. I will get you that. Actually, once I get this guy going, I'll send you the link. I'm pretty sure I know exactly how to get it. Let's see. Nice thing is I've got multiple devices. So I've got the computer and my phone that I can do things with, so I can probably find it easier that way. I need Farmer Simulator 19 stuff. Mod edits? Yeah, there it is. Righty. So this is going to be going clockwise. So if I start it up this corner, we'll take it in just a little bit. Preferably without hitting anything. Hey there, Big Tigger. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Yeah, not doing too bad. Hopefully you had a good weekend, sir. Righty. So yeah, we are using cosplay for all of this. So first waypoint coming into here. Hopefully this thing's going to work. I usually see the little buttons there, but it's a new thing. So one of them. So we're going to do 2 headlands around here. Hopefully that's going to do a good one. We'll do sharp. Headlands first, then up and down. We'll generate that. Let me manage access. fine. Copy that. Link, and if I can find you in Discord. One second, I'm just doing something quickly for Mr. Bodine. There he is. Too many people sending me messages, it's terrible. There you go, Mr. Bodine, give that a try. That link should work still, and obviously that's still got the same edits to the one I had previously. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. And first waypoint, cosplay. Yep, go. Oh, yeah, I didn't even change it. Oops. I want it on soybean. There we go. Go. You're welcome, Mr. Bodine. There we go. Oh, somebody's blocked by an object. Who's blocked? Dude, that's a tree. And all you've done is one course. Really? Going around? I don't know. Right, I'm pretty sure you were probably on your second round. But let's bring up those points so I can see where you were. Yeah, it looks like he was heading in to that in a row. So we'll just get this relined. Oops, helps if I'm in the screen. And I just got a message from somebody. I think it's the guy about the car. Alright, that should be fine. So we'll change this to nearest waypoint. That should work fine. From there. Cool. I like it, I like it. Close that off. That's a line of one. Yeah, I don't know why, but I do prefer. Why did you lift up there for? I'm just going to leave him to see if he corrects himself. Yeah. Maybe he's just having a funny 5 minutes. But we'll see. He may go back through and sort himself out. Actually, I wondered, thinking about it, if I was to redo it so it was on the diagonal, because obviously he was coming on to that line now, wasn't he? Maybe that's the second one where he has to go down and then do a little bit more. So let me bring him over here. And let's see. Wolfie Burner, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. I'm trying to fix my ICU issue. Oh, what's up with that, bud? Let's try that one there. And Old Timer Gaming 007, thank you very much for the follow as well. Welcome in. Obviously, there's a lot of bots around at the minute, so if you are a real player person, please pop a little hello in chat. It would be much appreciated. Otherwise, you could potentially get banned, just so you are aware. There we go, there we go. That's working. There we go, that's what it was. I'm guessing where he comes back around, he then lifts up, drives off to the next point. So let's do that way, that's kind. Hi there, I'm playing in Canyon Crossing. Great fun. Oh, great to hear. Thank you very much for the first time chat, and yeah, much appreciated. Cool. How are you getting on with Canyon Crossing today? It's great fun, isn't it, overall? Obviously, I'm on to like year 10 now myself. I've been playing this since pre-release. So yeah, I know a few things about the map. I'm only this in-game year getting into using courseplay. From what I gather with my current playthrough, the time between now and the next farm sim coming out is roughly an in-game year. So I kind of wanted to at least check it out in 22 before 25 came out. So yeah, I thought, why not just do it in the final year? And so far, I am really
Thanks for
enjoying
the
it.
raid.
Wolfie Burner, thank you very much for the raid with a party of 4. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's have a look, see what you were playing. Obviously, you're playing a bit of Farm Sim 22.
Thanks for the raid.
And Mr. Darius Frost coming in as well. Thank you very, very, very much. Welcome in. How is everybody doing from both Mr. Wolfie Burner's stream and Mr. Darius' stream? Well, obviously, if you guys are not following either of those two peeps, make sure to click on their links, give them a follow. I should really jump in Discord, shouldn't I? And Billy Rose Burner, thank you very much for that follow as well. Obviously, we are on PB Canyon Crossing. Currently year 10, April seeding time. So, very, very busy time, that is for sure. I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cosplay helpers running, also doing seeding in different areas of the map. Also, I'm currently right here just sort of fixing this guy so he's back up and running, which is up in the north west area. So up here, basically, obviously, if you haven't seen the map before, this is a 16x map. Let me get rid of auto drive for just a sec. If it would allow me to disappear. No, it's not. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, 16x map by Mr. Dashnet. There's lots of forestry in here, lots of mining, additional crops in here, lots of different animals as well. As you can see right here, we have obviously the usual sheep, cats, dogs, all that sort of fun stuff. But deer, dogs, you name it, a little bit of everything and anything. And obviously you do have babies as well, so you got to grow your animals along the way. That's done. So currently I am working on getting that field done. So that leaves 36 and 37 still to be planted. The majority of these fields need to be done. I think 52 is done, so I don't have to worry about that. But all the rest of these need to get seeded. I've got 50 and this half of 49 still to seed, plus all of this funky area down here, which is field 9, which is a standard size map, slightly over. Obviously, I've gone through and created an agroforestry area, hence all those funky stripes. I'm currently getting, we've got parsnips being planted at the minute, I've got corn being planted, and, oh heck, what was the other one? Tobacco. But this dude seems to be having a bit of an issue. But that's not a problem. Found out about 3 weeks ago. Still trying to figure out what city land to buy in order. And what order. But you've got your first bridge built. So, yeah, okay. So, I would probably recommend looking at things like the steel factory, the big concrete factory. Next, obviously, they do make a lot of difference once you get them built. From there, the world's your oyster, to be honest. Any rice? I haven't got to the rice quite yet. But I'll probably do it in a minute, Warsaw. How you doing, bud? And how is it going there, Billy Rose Burner? Also, thank you very much for that stretch. I will do a quick stretch. Hopefully you had a great stream as well, Mr. Darius Frost. I was lurking over there for a little while, checking out your new... Oh, excuse me. New little farmyard you're working on down near the bogs there. Let me just answer this dude quickly. Somebody about a car. Best time is the morning. Okay. Anytime tomorrow in the morning. Okay, that'd be great. Be great. Just need to pop to. Yes, the joys of trying to get a hold of a car. A new car. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Sorry. Yes, our current car is kind of on its way out, so yeah, we need to get a new one pretty quick. It's coming along. Okay, I'll have to check out the rest of your stream from where I... Probably the last hour, maybe. From where I disappeared. But yeah, DF went all red. DF went all red. What's DF? Oh, Darius, yeah, no, he's gone, obviously, Massey Ferguson and Agco down that area. Sorry, yeah. I was trying to think, what the heck was that? Yeah. Hey there, Mr. Cup TV, how you doing? Right, let's see. Darius got his shout out. How you doing there, Cowboy Mikes? Welcome in, buddy. Alright, Mr. Cowboy, Cup says, hey Billy, is that two different machines? They say you'd plow, plant, harvest with kind of showing. Yeah, so there is, yeah, obviously I was there. I actually voted for, I think it was Fence, I think, if I remember rightly. So yeah, Massey is a great company to try, and obviously it is a part of the AGCO anyway, so Fen, Valtra, yeah, you can have quite a mixture down there, to be honest. So yeah, with the wide span vehicle system, which is what I'm currently using, you've got different attachments, there's different mods as well. So if I come into here just to show Mr. Cope and anybody who hasn't seen it, so if I can find them, so the first piece you want to download will be obviously the tractor unit, which will come with the harvester unit plus the trailer for transport, and it's this one right here. So there's the tractor unit, there's the trailer for attaching these onto if you want to move them around easily. However, with the latest update, you can have these attachments all on the tractors themselves when moving, because these will actually reline their wheels, and you can actually drive forward and back, as it were, a lot easier down the roads. So that is the first part you're going to need. First of all, purchase one of them. Obviously, if you're doing the seeding, there is seeder units, there's planter units, there's manure parts to it. This is also now being the plough subsoilers released. Obviously, on the next line down here, we've got the slurry spreader, which can be attached, filled up with slurry and digestate, and spread on the fields. Obviously, this came out just the other day, about a week or so ago. You have a cultivator version and the subsoiler version there. So, yeah, you can have either, or obviously this one in particular can be reconfigured to plow or the cultivator, so it makes life a little bit easier than just this one, which is only the cultivator. Okay, so coming through, these are all on the in-game mod hub as well. Obviously you've got the planter version right here, and obviously anything base game, or depending on if you're modded map that is planted with a planter will be able to be done with this. Now with this one you can have seed and fertilizer, or you can have just all seed. So it's entirely up to you how you want to set it up, whether you want to fertilize at the same time. It does make life a little bit easier, but if you want more seed, that's 16,000 litres of seed in those 4 tanks. It might be worthwhile maybe just doing the seed and then going back a second time with the fertilizer. So yeah, obviously you got that version. Obviously you got the seeder as well, and exactly the same thing again. Obviously you only get the one option to have the seed, but pretty much sure that one does the seed and okay, that one just does the seed on that one actually. I thought for some reason it did the fertilizer, but then I remember a comment saying that the real life version, because this is actually based on a real life system, does not have the fert option in it, so hence why they didn't add it. But going on from that, there is also the sprayer version. So yeah, you could literally do your fertilizer and herbicide as well with it. Now, one thing to remember, this does not work with spot spraying. So if you're running with precision farming, you may want to look at a different sprayer to use for your herbicide and fertilizer usage. So bear that in mind. It was confirmed by BDB SSB in one of DashNet's streams, I think it was last week or the week before, that it does not work with spot spraying in precision farming. So it is what it is, but it's a cool system regardless. So yeah, that is all the different attachments. So just to cover that, so you got the vehicle itself with the harvester. The harvester part is recommend up to the 13.7 meter headers that are base game. So the New Holland and the case headers that have the built-in attachments trailer type thing. Use that with this system. But yeah, you've got all of these as well, all on the in-game mod hub. And personally, I am running them pretty much constantly at the minute. Obviously, mostly are fertilizing, or not fertilizing, seeding. One thing they did do with, I think it was the plant, I'm not sure if it's a seeder or the planter, but they had an update with them last week where it improves them over rougher terrain. So that is something that they are looking at improving them along the way. But yeah, this is obviously just doing the seeding itself, so let's find it very cool. It's nearly finished, that's why I'm kind of hanging on here so I can get them onto the next plot. I think I'm probably going to do peas on the next one. Peas, soybean. I'm trying to think what else I need to get in here. Peas, soybean, sorghum. Obviously, rice and cranberries are not going to be going on field 9 or any of these strips. I'm going to keep them where they are because obviously we'll lose otherwise. I've got carrots in already. I need to get a hemp. That's going to be 1. So it's 1, 2, 3. Poppies 4. I think I've got. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna maybe have 1 left over. Oh, did I miscount it previously, or did I add another row of something? That's interesting. But yes, very, very colourful, isn't it? This is currently almost all of the crops that are on this map in one field area. And obviously, when you first download, this is one giant single-size map size area. So yeah, that's definitely fun. Which one's that? So yeah, there you go. So if you want the slurry version, there it is right there. It's very simple. It'd be nice if it did a manure attachment, but I don't know if that would even be available for this. But yeah, I think from what I can see from the real life version, that is pretty much all the attachment types now in it. There we go. Obviously, hit the old N key. Those flaps on the top will open up, and it'll allow you to then fill it up. And obviously, Farming Trucker 74. Thank you very much for the 25 stream streak. Much appreciated. Wow, holy smokes! I'm pretty sure this one will do peas as well. Got flax in. I've got wheat. Let's see. Yep, right there. So he can carry on there. So yeah, this final in-game year for me before 25 comes out is all going to be course play, checking it out, seeing how it works overall. I've kind of got the basics of it going. I know there's can do a heck of a lot more, but yes. Right, so just do that. We'll keep it simple. Just generate the courses there. And while I think about it, we'll give Mr. Farming Trucker a shout out. FARMING Trucker 74. It's an easy enough name, but it's long. There we go. Let me just scroll back a second. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Hey, Jay Gaiman. I think I got you. I can't remember. Wolf. Out of interest, there, Mr. Wolfie Burner, who rated just before Mr. Darius Frost. How was your stream? I might have overlooked that. I do apologise. Hopefully, it was a great stream. And also, what map are you playing on FS22 currently? I know what Mr. Darius Frost was up to, and yeah, for the most part. But you're very, very welcome there, Mr. Farming Trucker. By the way, I got through my day 91 Horde Night in 7 Days to Die yesterday, and oh my god, it's getting tougher and tougher. I definitely need to look into a lot more defense for my Horde base over there on 7 days. There we go. You should be fine. Tons and tons and tons of bomber guys came through. It's like, oh my god. Easy guy, 72. Yeah, not doing too bad. Farming is plodding on. I'm just sort of getting into April seeding time. I do have one little project I still need to finish off for Field 9, which is going to be a row of trees at the far end. So up the top there. Just past a little road to get planted at some point. At the minute, it's primarily getting this lot sorted out. Right, I don't think I did soybean yet. The greeny colour, I don't think I got you in. I'm not recognising any of those colours, so I should be okay. Nope, good. So yeah, we can get this into soybean time. There we go. But yeah, weekend was good. Family are doing well. They're living the dream. Spending some money and all that sort of stuff, so yeah. But it was kind of nice to see Mr. Dave actually doing some farming over the weekend as well. I've kind of got part way through his last stream from Saturday, and yeah, I really need to sit down and watch the rest of it. Now, I'm not sure if he did any 7 Days to Die, because obviously the server play seems to have dried up. It's mad. Everyone's gone off to do their own single players type stuff. There we go. But yes, hopefully everybody who has joined has had a great weekend. There we go. Generate. There we go. I'm just keeping it very, very simple. But so far, this is all doing pretty well. There we go. Just get that realigned. There we go. That's fine. You can go do your thing. It will need to be refilled at some point, but that is fine for now. Now, one thing I do need to do before I forget, and obviously thank you for reminding me, I do need to get down into the bogs and get that emptied from the water. So now, remember guys, with the bogs, and one thing I would like to say is, Darius, what you've done so far in this area is pretty amazing from what I've seen so far. So it's something I actually commented about a few weeks ago, and I'm surprised. I don't know how many other people have done it, but Darius has actually gone through and created a great looking little farmyard up here for working in the bogs. Now, if you haven't seen this before, obviously on this map we have these 4 bogs. So it's going to be these 4 right here. So if I come here, so it's plots 96, 97, 98, 99. Now I've got a video on all of this, so I'm not going to cover it too much. But over on plot 100, once you start buying these plots, you're going to also need to buy plot 100. This is actually where Darius is setting up his new farm. Now, obviously, you're going to need that because this little beige spot right here is a little sand that regenerates trigger. You're going to need that sand to fill in this area at the top of the waterfall. So if I pan around, you can just see it over in the distance there. It's that right there. That is the sand pile. It will constantly regenerate. It's one of the only few products that will regenerate. There's that plus the clay are about the only two, maybe the ore if you put down the placeable, that will regenerate on the map and is unlimited. But once you get a bucket, and whether it's a telehandler with a bucket, a wheel loader with a bucket, a front loader with a bucket, whatever, bring some sand over here. You could even put it into a trailer and unload it in. Literally, what's going to happen, because obviously I do need to lower that water level, and this is going to slowly process over time. Let me just fill this in. Obviously, there we go. Obviously, if you look at just the top of the waterfall right here, you can start seeing that sand barrier raising up. Now, one thing as well to remember, this will diminish over time. You don't have to worry about removing it. It will do it itself over time. One thing I will say as well, if you do get rain at any point, it will temporarily refill the bogs down here. So yeah, you may want to get in and do your work pretty quickly. But yeah, I've had it on a couple of years where I've started doing some seeding or ploughing or something over here, and yeah, I've started raining and these have literally filled up. But with it, once the rain goes, these will slowly go back down. Obviously, I've got to now wait for that to drop down. From my testing, I think it worked out to be around about an hour to 2 hours for those to lower down, and maybe a little bit quicker at times, depending on your speed. But I'm not, obviously, don't go super high on your speeds with this because it can mess things up. So yeah. Just threw down some small. Needs a lot of decorations. Yeah, but yeah, so far it is looking very impressive up here, Mr. Frost. I ended up using a little area over there by the trees, personally, as a little farmyard. And yeah, it's got one shed on there. It's got a silo, and it does all the work from there. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you can just start seeing that water layer going down as time ticks on. So yeah, just let it run through and it will lower, and then it'll allow you to get in and harvest, do your seeding, stuff like that. So we need to get in and do some seeding. So yeah, he switched to 7 days to die in the last 90 minutes. Okay, I had a feeling he would. I did. Now obviously I've set this area up as a John Deere farm. There we are. Obviously, I've got the actual. This is the seeder I would have preferred to use for most of my seed, but the only problem is it doesn't have the fert tank on it. If I had the fert tank, then it would be so much nicer. Hence why I then ended up going through the Kenzie, and yeah. It's simply because this attacher part right here turns easier than the Kenzie. We'll have to see what they have in 25 cedar-wise that can be played with, shall we say. Name that tune. How you doing there, Mr. T. Miller? Welcome in, bud. How was your weekend, sir? And can I name it in 4 notes? Name that tune in 4. Go for it. Busy working? Nah. Yes. The joys of work. There we go, right, so cranberries could be the first one. Yep, that's fine. Actually, I haven't used cosplay down here yet as well, so that's going to be another new one. But there we go. But see, that just turns so much easier on that pivot than the Kenzie. Now Now, if I could go in and possibly... Actually, I suppose you could go in, add a tank onto it. Then it's, yeah, a lot of work to get it working. So I'm going to leave it as it is. There we go. Alright. Ooh, the great demand at the fast food restaurant. Let me drop that time down just a fraction. Oh, I don't want it stopped, but there we go. Just do it, Billy. Yeah, that's a lot of work. However, what I have been doing with the Kenzie, I mentioned yesterday in Darius's stream. If I come into here, I haven't fully finished adding what I want onto it yet. But obviously, currently, it is a multi-seater. This is actually the version is not quite available yet, but this Kenzie is on my Trello if anybody is interested. If you haven't got it already, obviously it's multi-seed. I've added in obviously the color options. That's the version that you guys have as well as capacities. But what I've been doing of late, I kind of wanted a seeder that could be used on any brand farm. So whether it be John Deere, Case, New Holland, whichever. I wanted a seeder that I could customize to suit that farm, and that's what I'm actually been doing at the minute. So obviously you got the Kenzie version. There's also a John Deere version, so you can actually change the decals on there. So if I wanted to make this a John Deere seeder, for example, I could come through, and instantly I've got a John Deere seeder right there. Isn't that cool? And it has the third tank on it as well. So, yeah, what bonus. Now, obviously, if I wanted a Case IH version, I could quite easily come in and make this a Case version, for example. I think it's black that you tend to use, or something like that, possibly. Fully customizable. Obviously, I do want to go through and add in New Holland and what was the other one? New Holland, and there was one other. There was at least 4, I think I wanted on there. So yeah. Bugger. What was the other one? It might be Fent or something. But yeah, I want one set up for each of the farms. But yeah, it's obviously this part right here that is the issue when turning around. Obviously, if it had the little hitch like that, it would be so much nicer. Yeah. But if Giants could add in, say, this seeder with the first option in the next game, it would make life so much easier. So yeah. That's what I'm working on, Mr. Frost, and maybe at some point I'll get it finished off. Righties. Ready. Oh, that's the point. Let's see. What was for sale? Let's see if this shows. Do I have anything? I've got pretty much everything in storage, so obviously time saving stock check mod. Obviously, if you have the product in storage, or when one of your productions, it will show in this line here as a blue icon. The problem is, do I have it? That's the thing. Obviously, it's a fast food restaurant. I'm not seeing it there. Now, what you could do is just click through all of these and find it. If I haven't gone past the time already, it's a possibility. See, I'm just kind of curious what they were after, because obviously I do have, say, things like gold, which are actually in a flat rack, which isn't recorded on that, which is down. But yeah, what Mr. Darius Frost is doing actually on his, kind of give me an idea about maybe repainting the road system around the bogs myself as well. I haven't quite got down there yet. I think it's going to be a lot easier. Oh, there we go. So interesting. Preserved food carrots. No, why didn't that show up then? Or did I miss it? Which is basically preserved carrots. Because it should show in here. Or possibly there's something that's just got that higher price, that's all. Let's have a look. Let's see. Preserved carrots right there. Fast food restaurant. It's on the way down. Interesting. And normally that does show blue. Value at sell points. Yeah, maybe I just went on that little bit and it's already on its way down. But it's still a good price. Look at that. I could make nearly 2 million just off of that. What have I actually got? 577 litres currently stored somewhere. Probably Barrow Logistics, but look at that. There we go. So just messing around there. Obviously, the bogs have now almost fully drained. Just went on that little bit right there. Well, that's what, just over an in-game hour, which is not bad. Now, obviously, this was, let's see, cranberries last year, so I want to make it rice this year. Also, that's another thing I have been doing as well, is going through the names within the XML and trying to get them lined up with the Kenzie as well, so they're all in alphabetical order. Haven't quite done it with this one yet, but that is definitely something I'm going to be looking at, trying to set up better next time. There we go, rice. For 25 is getting them actually alphabetically set up beforehand. Right, so we're going to be doing 1 tool, 17.8 meters. We'll do 2 handling, should be fine. That's probably going to cover most of this field, to be honest. It's not the biggest. I always set it to sharp. Actually, I might set this one to smooth just to see how it works. Because obviously that edge isn't the sharpest. So I think that's going to be a better option for these. That'll be fine. I can come back later and get that finished off. So obviously I want it on the first waypoint. Go. Sharp is the best. Yeah, I want to see what's like down here, because obviously I did go through and expand it just a little bit initially. We'll see. I don't mind going back afterwards if need be and just getting those last little bits, but kind of see how it gets on. But yes. Hello, kitty cat. What do you want? You stay there. We will see how this gets on. Sorry, kitty cats for you. And while I think about it, let's give Mr. T Miller 63 a shout out. There you go. So if you guys are not following Mr. T Miller as well, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. And while I think about it, Mr. The Vink as well, you should give him a follow. Check him out when he plays as well. Both play FS22 recently. Interesting. I know Mr. T Miller's also been playing around with other games as well. Yes. Yeah, actually I think smooth down here especially is probably going to work better. But we'll see, Still playing around with it. I get the Frito-Lay from PB Canyon Crossing on my map. They figured it out, but worked nice. But have not all the materials, but it works. Mr. The Vink. So if you wanted the Frito-Lay, if you actually go into Dajnet's Trello, hang on a sec, let me go on to desktop. There is an edited version of some of the factories that can be used on non-SGA maps. Let me bring up Mr. Dajnet's Trello. So this is actually to save you guys if you want to play and with some of the factories on other maps. If you come to Dash.net Trello, scroll all the way to the right. Right here, you got Mod Pack 1 and Mod Pack 2. Download both of them and add them into your mods, okay, for any other non-SGA map. Frito-Lay is in there, you got McCain in there. Basically, whatever was available back on PV Wolf Creek and those earlier maps is available in those mod packs. And what Darius Frost did, he created a silo that gives you those other products that are needed to run those factories. The mining materials are in there. The additional crops are in there. That is the best way to do it, Mr. The Vink. And obviously anybody else playing out there. Obviously these are PC only, so bear that in mind. And remember, do not, under any circumstances, run these two mod packs on PV Canyon Crossing, because they will screw you up royally to the point you'll have to probably restart. So bear that one in mind. But yeah, that would have been a better option, Mr. The Vink. But yeah, maybe get that and give it a try. That is true, yeah. But yeah, if anybody out there is playing a Dash.net map, whether it's if you've gone back to PV15, for example, or FS15, obviously Dave's map is up here. FS17, both of Dave's maps are there. Obviously, all of his 19 maps are here. If you're interested, you can download them all from there. Keep them in their own folders as well. Keep them all separate, because otherwise you will get mod conflicts. Don't mix the mods, because they're all utilizing different factory setups. So bear that one in mind. And the same with the current PV maps. Obviously, you've got Wolf Creek there. We've got Canyon Crossing, which is a little bit further on, obviously, over here. Volcano Island that Dave redid for 22. NBC Acres is over here. Underhill Valley is down here. I haven't got an image on there yet, but it is available. So yeah, lots to do, and at some point these will be condensed into one single final release as well, guys, for Canyon Crossing, so bear that in mind. Obviously currently with Dave's playthrough, he's just really playing through, seeing if any factories need those little tweaks, because you know there's always going to be a little tweak here, a little tweak there. So at some point these will be basically disappearing, getting set up for 25. And hopefully at that point as well, we will also get, when 25 comes out, a new model photo switcher as well. So, yay. Oh, dude, message back. Let me just see what he's doing. Saying, okay, that's fine. Let me know once you're on the way, please. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. There we go. Yes, the joys of getting a new car. I'm kind of excited, actually. It's a black. Now I don't know if any guys know it. It's a Citroen Zara Picasso in black. So it's very spacious. It's decent looking outside and in. It's been very well kept. I will say it for them. So it's the same as the original car we were going to go for. So the only difference is this one is slightly younger, and the color wise, I think the other one was beige. This is black. So I'm gonna have to think up new names for the car as well. Oh. But yeah, if I can get that whole of that tomorrow, oh yes, nice. Gonna have to phone up the insurance company, the tax company. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Right. So how many helpers have got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cosplay helpers all running at the minute. Seeding. Cool. I'm really trying to push cosplay to see how many hired helpers it can do in one go. This dude looks like he stopped again. So let's come over here, see what's going on. Oh no, that's the rollers, that's fine. He's okay. So once he's finished, I'll get him up over here. You're going. So that's fine. So yeah, I can just chill out and sit and relax. Oh yeah, I need to get you moved, don't I? There we go. Yep. Cool. You're finished with. So let's make that hide. There we go. Yeah, I was a little bit stuck for a roller over here, so I ended up bringing this one down. So he can get sent back to the case farm. Actually, field 9 probably be best place. Actually, I'm going to drive this back myself because obviously I do need to fix that line in auto drive. I was going to say cosplay there for a sec, but in auto drive to get that set up. There's still a few other things I want to do around here. Obviously, I know Darius was mentioned, obviously he's seen the stream, and I think he was semi-impressed with the landscaping. I do want to get some trees in this little area still. And possibly some along there where those little factories are. But yeah, my primary thing next really is to get up into the mine. I'm looking to obviously get up the stone first of all around the mine. I then want to repaint it a grass or dirt textures depending on where I am. Obviously have some meadow grass placed down, and I'm kind of thinking loads of trees. I just want to either plant or place loads and loads of spruce trees up there, and I think it's going to look kind of cool. Jump Street Jack, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, bud. Welcome in. And obviously if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. There we go. Let me come into here. Oops, I just turned the tractor off. There we go. I keep doing that. And let's get you going again. There we are. There we go. But yes, definitely lots of work plodding on, that's for sure. I was going to jump in Discord with you, but you are not there. Again, stay long though. Got a PT appointment in an hour. That's okay. Actually, I've only got about half an hour to go. Then I've got to jump off myself. I've still got obviously a few bits to do before the kids go to bed. So, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I was kind of just wanting to chat to myself and you guys, really. I'm sorry for those who are in Discord. I can see that Mr. Dajnet, Darius Frost, and Simgate Matt are in Discord all yakking away, so it's fine. Obviously, next week I will be back to my usual streaming schedule. I'll be getting back in Discord regularly. But yeah, right now, obviously with the boys being here, and yeah, kind of want to stay out a little bit. Obviously, Friday I'll be in Discord with Mr. Dajnet, regardless. But yeah, remember guys, Wednesday I will not be live because obviously my wife wants to spend a bit of time with the boys. I've got a feeling she wants to go out and do the lighthouse hunt around the city where we live. Actually, there was one thing I was going to ask at some point is about reloading the routes in cosplay. I'll probably ask it at some point later on. On my last stream, I used cosplay to create fields in the grass area for cutting. Yeah, I know you can do it in a couple of different ways. First, I know you can come into the cosplay menu and draw out the area and then get it to do it that way. You can also drive it as well, from what I understand. I've seen obviously you doing it yourself, T Miller and X-Man. I kind of paid some attention, should we say? I just hope that the boys behind me don't come through in the stream because somebody just came through. One sec. I'm just going to shut the door. Sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, I think I've got a feeling that one of them's having a shower, so yeah, they're not the quietest quietest, that's for sure. It's okay, Billy. We don't really want to talk to you anyway. Yeah, love you too, Darius. But yeah, yeah. Obviously, next week I will be back to being in Discord every annoying day when I can. So yes, you can have a bit of a break from me as I can from you guys. So yeah. You can draw it or drive it. Yep. Actually, I've got to figure out how to do the drive part. I haven't done that yet, but yeah, I figured out how to do the draw. And the worst thing is I can't seem to get rid of the lines at the minute. So when I first added cosplay in, thank you very much, Team Miller, for that T-Rex roar. Much appreciated, and definitely me. Yeah, I set this up here. I just drew the lines out that way. Unfortunately, I can't delete it now. It's typical. There probably is a way of doing it. I haven't quite figured it out yet. It is what it is, but I'll get there. Ooh, come in, Mr. Frost. Come on in. Take a pew. Take a rest off your legs. Oh, bless you, cotton socks. Let's see. Mr. The Vink says PV Canyon can't play it 24-hour, and I'm not finished sometimes off jobs. Yeah, I'm exactly the same, to be honest. There's a lot of little projects I want to get done, and yeah, I then start seeing streamers like Mr. Darius Frost, and they start coming up with ideas and think, oh, that's a nice idea, I might do that. And then, yeah, never get around to it. Like, for example, Field 9. I've had that idea for donkey's ages, turning that into an agroforestry area, and it's only this last in-game year I've really started to get in there and do the work, getting it separated, get the trees planted. Obviously, over the last month or so, a lot of the streams has been focused on getting that area set up. So yeah, it's been a labor of love, shall we say, and a pain in my bum. But yeah, to the point, I'll say this: with doing Field 9 and changing it into an agroforestry area, Mr. Bodine actually went back to FS19 to play on a map that I played back then. It gave me the idea for it. So yeah, bless his cotton socks. And hats off to you too, Mr. Tech Mike, and thank you very much for the fart. And welcome in as well, Mr. Tech Mike. Welcome in. I know you were chatting away to Mr. Darius Frost earlier on in your stream, but welcome in as well. If it's a field you don't need to draw. Yeah, I found that out afterwards, T-Miller. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It is definitely fine. But yeah, the whole area itself, there's still a few projects up here I even want to get finished. So I want to take away a lot of these decorative trees along this area, which is obviously the east production area side. I kind of want to take away those decorative trees, replace them with spruces. Yeah, that's another job I need to get in and do at some point. And actually, I should really do it quite soon because I need to get some more wood chips at some point for the... oh heck, which one was it? Was it? It wasn't the pallet factory. The charcoal factory needed some. So yeah, I'm lacking a lot of down there. So maybe this week or next, I might actually get up there and start clearing some of those trees with the old brucks. I've been here since the raid, just trying to keep up with the stuff in my game on Canyon Crossing. Alright, yeah. Oh, out of interest, Mr. Tech Mike, you mentioned, or you asked a question in Darius's stream about, I think it was how long does manure take to spawn or something? From what I understand, it's within a couple of in-game hours. I'm pretty sure mine kicks in as soon as you add your straw. and it's allowed to process through the cows, I suppose the best way to put it. But yeah, I've got tons, so I know that they work, that's for sure. You can try and rename that field to a longer name. Maybe you can click on the delete it. Okay. You never heard him answer. Okay. See, some of us are paying attention. I might not have been chatting because obviously I was a little bit busy. Actually, I was cooking at the time. But yeah, yeah, you should get manure spawning. If you haven't had anything within a day, an in-game day, I'd say there's probably an issue going on. So yeah. But yeah, this is the area I want to attack at some point. I've got the tree planter there. I'm just going to put a single row of spruce saplings along this top edge on the right hand side of the road. And I think, apart from maybe tidying up the road, this area is going to be pretty well finished. So yeah, I am definitely happy with it. Obviously I've got all the maple trees placed down. Obviously these little sections that are 2 rows side by side with what looks like nothing in between. There's spruce saplings being planted there as well. So yeah. So it should be 4 rows of those maple trees, then 1 spruce sapling. Obviously what the idea was, those spruce saplings, once fully grown, act as a curtain, I suppose, for any side winds coming along the field. Obviously that'd be kind of how they have it set up in real life. They wouldn't just permanently just all have orchard trees or this, that and the other. They'd sort of mix it in with fruiting trees, I suppose, best way to put it. Mix the fruiting trees with like deciduous trees there, where they act as a barrier. Hey, look, I'm coming up with some good words now. Deciduous, it's terrible. I've been around gardeners too much, that's the problem. There we go. I finally got animals going and haven't had any manure show up from the pigs and cows. Also, just to remind you as well that not every cow pen has a manure pit attached to it. You may need to put down the manure pit. I think it's the extension. I always get mixed up personally. But in here, I'm pretty sure it's the extension. Because obviously you got that one there. And also, thank you very much. We play War Thunder Boys. I think that's how you pronounce that. Thank you very much for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. But yeah, make sure you got your pits nearby. There is it's supposed to be a limitation to the extension or these pits. So, I'm kind of surprised that's allowing me to place one there. It might be the extension itself. Yeah, there we go. So you use the extension, place one of them near to either your pig pen or your cow barns, and that will draw. And the nice thing is, these will actually pull from multiple barns at the same time. Obviously, back on my PV Wolf Creek save, I had one of these connected to 2 barns, 2 cow barns. It was crazy how it worked. So yeah, make sure you got the right one placed down. I've got a feeling that it's going to be the extension that you need to place. So yeah. Nothing spawning yet. Okay. Interesting. How? Is this on a server? No, this is single player. I don't tend to do servers, unfortunately. There, we play War Thunder. It may change in 25, but doubtful. Maybe I'll do like testing on a server, but yeah. Mostly, I always do single player. Unfortunately, sorry. Plus, I also have some mods in here that I'm currently working on that aren't available for everyone. So, there is that. So, thank you, Billy. The machine is awesome. I've downloaded all of the attachments. No worries, Mr. Cop. But yeah, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to ask, bud. one nice thing, you can actually go through now and maybe edit so you're only using one machine at a time. Say, for instance, you could just edit the planter. So you're doing the fur and the seeding for all crops if you really wanted to. Just saying. Oh, hello, I've got hair on my microphone. There we go. Right then. Anyway, so back to this. This is another project I've got to do at some point the end of this in-game year. I want to get this cleared. The rest of this desert cleared. Get the rest of the oil wells down. So that's something on my list. See, right now we're just seeding every field. So what we got left? We've got that's been seeded now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 fields still to get seeded this week. Plus finishing off whatever needs to go in here as well. So very, very busy week ahead. Also, we've still got to roll them as well. I need to fertilize any that don't get fertilized. I'm kind of annoyed actually. Obviously, with the grasslands, these obviously I've got 3 fields here I created. This is originally where Fort Knox was going to be. I've created 3 fields here. Up until now, I've had like clover, alfalfa, and grass planted in them. This time around, I wanted a little bit of a break for at least one in-game year. I've planted wheat, and I totally forgot about rolling them. Okay, I know it doesn't make a great big difference, but it's one thing it's bugging me. I wish I'd rolled these. But it is what it is. It's only these 2 that are currently, apart from what's been planted today, that need to be rolled. But yeah, it's annoying. Right, you're going. You're probably going to be finished soon. You're looking like you maybe have one more row, and I've got a feeling that could potentially have a issue turning around. So I've got to stay on this one just for now. But yeah, obviously any of these fields that this guy is planting, obviously I'm going to need to go through again and fertilize them. So that's going to be fun. I have the pig barn from Herman Mod's place. Yeah, I'm not sure which one that is. Could be any of them, to be honest. Is that on the in-game mod hub? I'm guessing it probably is. Let's hold it. Pig. Pen. I'm probably going to get every map under the sun. There's a cow. Well, look at that cow shed. Very similar to the in-game one, though. Yeah, I could be looking for hours, but yeah. Yeah, hopefully you'll get something. Obviously, remember, you do have to add straw to the inside for bedding with pigs and cows to then get the manure back out of it. So, but yeah, if you haven't had anything within, I don't know, maybe in-game month, depending on your playtime, yeah, you maybe look at something, maybe something not quite right there. I'll say over here, where did I put you? That one right there. Obviously, I've got this one. This is actually just the in-game. Actually, no, I haven't got got a pit set down with that one. That's gonna be a good test, actually. I have this cow pen. This is an edited one from the in-game. Obviously, I've just gone through, increased the storage amount to a little bit higher than it should be. Obviously, it's got the slurry in there already. I think maybe over here. We're going to do a little bit of test, guys, quickly before the end of the stream. I've got about 15 minutes. Let's move this out of the way. I'm going to put down a manure pit. I'm hoping this will actually connect to this pen. Obviously, I've got the only other thing close by is my pig pen right here. Obviously, this one's on my Trello. I know that this one will output manure fine because I've also got a pit at the back here. So it definitely works, and it's pretty full of manure, so it definitely works. Now that says manure pit. It didn't say manure pit extension though, so and see, this is something I always get mixed up. Should it be the manure pit or the extension? So let's give this a try and see. So I got a feeling it's the extension that you need to place down. Let's rotate you around if you'll behave. There we go. And we'll put that right there. And let's come back over to the cow pen, because this is going to be the easiest way to do it. Obviously, I will need to add straw on the inside for this. And Mr. T. Miller is lurking. Obviously, your pig pen holds 1,000 animals. Okay. Can I look and see when I placed it? Obviously, what you could do is when you go to sell it, it'll show right here. Obviously, I've had this down 5 in-game months. So that's one way to see how long you've had it. Now, obviously, the pit, for example, that I've just literally placed down is 0 ages. So if that shows is a month, yeah, you should have something. Now, interesting. So that's just an extension there. I want to check, because I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to sell that one in a sec. On my Wolf Creek, it actually showed that it was what animal pen it was connecting to. That one didn't seem to show anything, so I'm going to put that one there. Unless it's changed somehow. Yeah, that's not showing either. That is interesting. Silo for storing manure. See, that's just to store it. So I've got a feeling that it should be this silo extended one. This one here, extension, or manure heaps extended. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah, because I'm sure on my Wolf Creek it might have been a mod showing it. But in the bottom right there, it did state that it was connected to 2 animal pens. Maybe just because it's only doing one. But what I could do, I'd need to get some straw into here. So let's find a tractor and trailer or something. There's my animal one. I don't think I've got any pallets available at the moment, so pig pen I've had for 41 months. Yeah, so out of those 41 months, have you constantly had straw bedding in it? Because obviously you get in some of the feeds you can have straw, but you also need to add straw loose for the bedding to animal pens to get the manure out. And also, how long have you had your manure pit down for? Because you had the wrong one. That could be what it is. Yeah, I'm going to try the extension. I'm pretty sure that is the right one, the extended one. The other one is just a silo. But let's go grab some straw. It's been a while since I've done this with these pens. Get some straw out of here. We'll shove that into the coop pen. Right. And straw. There we go. Oh, I'm going to need to get some more straw at some point, guys. It's getting a little bit low. And I'm hearing it's either police or an ambulance siren going on outside. There we go. I do have to say I'm impressed with my little bale storage there. I like it. Right, let's go see. Let's go see. I know some animal pens will have a small pit on the side of them for the manure. The pig, not the pig one, what was it? The cow one that I used to have in this corner had its own little built-in manure pit. Here we go. Let's bring this over here. And see. Now it's actually a modded one off of the in-game mod hub. I hope this doesn't tip too far. Please. Phew. How you doing there, Mithy? I like bale storage mods. Where can I store them? Yeah, that particular one that I created is solely for this map, PV Canyon Crossing, because it has additional bale types in it that are, to be honest, could be on other maps, but maybe not all in one. We'll probably end up throwing warnings and errors, unfortunately. So yeah, it is mainly for this map only, which is, and obviously that's also on my Trello, by the way, if anybody was interested. But yeah, it will do hay, it'll do straw, grass, silage. It doesn't ferment silage, so bear that one in mind. So you will need to ferment your bales before putting them in. Obviously lavender, cotton, tobacco, there's alfalfa, dry alfalfa, clover, and dry clover in there as well, so quite a combination. So yeah, all of that in one, it makes life so much simpler. And the nice thing is, if you've got round bales or square bales, it will accept either or. So yeah. And I will check that in just 1 second. Mr. Bodine. Yeah, a lot of the mods that I create are more for these maps, the PV Canyon Cross, PV maps, you say, by Mr. Dagenet. There's a few mods on my Trello I have created that can be run on other maps. So if you're looking for, like, say a pallet storage, for example, there's an all pallet storage on my Trello that should work on any map. The only thing you may need is the revamp mod for this spawning of the pallets. It basically set up as a silo, but with the revamp mod, it allows you to spawn those pallets back out. You can't read that base game. And there we go. Let me open up that message. Oh, stop. Sorry. There we go. This is going to be a nice little one. You need the manure. You need a manure heap. If you have laid straw in the barn, the cows produce manure. Yeah, I can never remember if it was the. Yeah. It's the one under the silos tab, is it? Okay, Bodine. I always get them mixed up. I can never remember whether it's the extended one or the normal one. So let me remove that, because that's the extended. So we'll sell that. Thank you, Mr. Bodine. I would have gone through and probably replaced it eventually when it didn't spawn up. So pop that there. That should be within range. But yeah, there's plenty of straw in there now. And there's all my lovely little cows. You can actually stay there now. So hopefully that will actually start producing manure and pulling over here. Now, just out of interest, let me up that time a little bit. Because obviously it's only on 1 time at the minute, so it's not going to produce anything quickly. Before I go too far, obviously we've got about 4 minutes, so it's going to be a quick test. So we'll save that. But yeah, I really like some of the bale storages that are on the in-game mod hub. Some of them are actually set up to ferment your bales. Obviously, other people. One nice thing as well with that one that I've got, you can actually unload loose into it as well as bales. I set up specifically for that option to make life that little bit easier, especially on this big map. It's probably easier to actually go through and pick it up loosely and put it in, and then just spawn out the bales that you need. So let's have a look. So I'm pretty sure this pen does manure. We will see. I've got straw in there, so yep, we'll see. Let's take that up. I'm pretty sure it should. There we go. So yep, there we go. So literally on the hour, it transferred 2,209 litres of manure straight to the pit. So I can confirm that they are working. So you need the manure pit, not the extension to start off with. So there we go. Thank you, Mr. Bowdine. The nice thing is my robot kicked in on the hour as well. So he's got to get filled up and just top up my feed. How's he doing? Oh, he's keeping on top of things, but I do need to get this tractor out of the way, otherwise he's going to end up smashing into it. So yes, it does definitely work. And also remember, guys, and thank you, Bodine, as well, you can check out the FS Academy pages on the Farming Simulator website for that. It actually tells you exactly which ones you need to place down. There we go. That's fine. There we go. You can be parked up there for now. And that should be more than enough space for him. So that is cool. I like it. I have interest. How much slurry have we got in here now? Yep, 150,000 litres. Definitely need to get some of this used up. But look at those little baby cows. Oh, so cute. The only problem is I cannot tap. There we go. Right, so you have finished. That's fine. You can. Oh, excuse me. Stay there for now. Mr. John Deere has finished. Okay, yep. So there's a little job that I need to quickly do. Let's get you out. I'm done. And we'll just take a quick whiz around the outside. But looking at it, it did a pretty good job overall. I'm kind of curious what the difference would have been if it was set to sharp. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. Considering the shape of the field itself, it did a pretty good job. I don't mind obviously going through and just getting the last little bits on the edge. I did notice actually with the Kenzie primarily is when turning around, it would leave little sections, a tiny little strip either end missed. So yeah, we'll have to see what 25 has in its Arsenal base game. But yeah, I will be jumping off in just a sec. I'll just get this last little bit section finished off. And yeah, it'll be fun. So remember, guys, I will not be around on Wednesday. But I will be back again on Friday as usual. So remember to check out Mr. Darius Frost if he goes live again between now and then. And see his progress on, obviously, his new farm area down here. And the rest of the map. He's doing some pretty awesome stuff over there. Obviously, DashNet should be live tomorrow, same time as normal, I believe, as long as his internet behaves itself. I got a feeling he could be back in 7 days to die tomorrow. I think he's got the itch. I think he really does. And for some strange reason, there's a water plane sticking out right there. But yeah, and obviously he'll be streaming Wednesday as well. Probably back on 7 days. You never know. And then back to farming on Friday. But yeah, make sure to check everybody out when they go live. Say hi if you can, if you're around. But a big, huge thank you to obviously Mr. Darius Frost for the raid earlier on. And oh crap, I'm just trying to think. Remember who else was it? Gone off my screen. Wolfie Burner, that's it. How could I forget that name? Thank you very much for the raids. Much appreciated, guys. You are all awesome, you know that. But yeah, if you got any questions, you're more welcome to drop them in Discord as well, or send me a direct chat message, and I will aim to try and get it answered. So yeah, obviously Boomhauer as well will be going live later on. No idea what he's going to be streaming today. He was doing that tech simulator, or was it tech shop simulator earlier. And obviously regarding that, next week, next Wednesday, I will be revisiting Retail Company Simulator. I've got the key for the full version of the game. They actually sent it to me over the weekend. So yay. So we'll be definitely checking that out and seeing what difference they made over the prologue and stuff like that. Next week. I've got it downloaded. It's in here on my computer waiting to go. So yeah, so next week it'll be farming on Monday and Friday as usual, and yeah, a bit of retail shop simulator on Wednesday. So cool. Right now, I need to come over to the ending screen. So a big huge thanks once again to Darius Frost, to Mr. Wolfie Burner for the raids earlier on. Thank you very much for the follows as well, guys. The sound alerts, the stream streaks, everything. You guys are absolutely awesome. You know that, don't you? You do. For Dave tomorrow, you never know. So yeah, exactly. It could be 7 days. It could be anything really. It could be farming. To be honest, Saturday was meant to be 7 days server play, but it turned out to be farm sim / single player 7 days. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I just realized I am watching myself. So let me refresh this on my Google, because I had Darius up as well for a little while. Who do we have out there? I do see a member of the community currently playing on PV Canyon Crossing. He's been going a few hours, so he may be jumping off. I'm not sure. Hopefully not. It's Mr. Grits Fan 101. He's actually playing PV Canyon Crossing. It looks like he's getting set up to do some mowing or something. So I think we'll go over there, see what he's up to, and yeah, show him a little bit of Sim Game Alliance love. Let me get him up here first of all. So GRRIT Grits Fan, there he is. And we'll get this raid underway. So obviously, like I just said, I will not be here live on Wednesday, but I will be back Friday as normal for my 2-hour stream before Mr. Dash Out. So a big huge thank you to the follows, much appreciated. Thank you to the moderators out there. You're all absolutely stars, and obviously big huge thanks to everyone for tuning in. So I will see you again really, really soon. And have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye for now.